And of course my phone rings. Damn. I'll be right back. As soon as I figure out how to do this. 1 second. All right, just back to push to talk. Yeah, Kira. Hi. Okay. All right. Okay. Bring a pie. Okay. Hey, Zane. All right. All right. Is anybody else bringing desserts and stuff, or? Hello, Zane. All right. All right. Yeah, I can bring a pumpkin pie. Yeah, I'll just pick one up at Calandra's. Hey, Zane. Hello, Nishy Zane. How you doing? Yeah. Hmm. Is it big? Is it small? Oh, monkeys. Monkeys are awesome. You got a lot of monkeys? Oh, they're purple monkeys. Do they fly? Oh, they're just purple monkeys. But do they fly? Do they fly around? They have wings? Oh, they can't. Okay. Well, you got to stay away from those flying purple monkeys. They can be tricky. Yeah, I'm being silly, aren't I? Okay. Mm. Yeah, well, you got to be careful there because you don't want to bump your head. The doctor will have to come and pick you up. Yes, Zane. Oh. Mm. All right. Well, don't forget to clean them up because those you don't want to leave a big mess of monkeys on the floor. Yeah, Zane. Mm-hmm. Wow. Oh, that's great. So you can catch all the monkeys. Where do you keep all those monkeys? All right. Don't know yet. Okay, so let me queue up our scene. And we'll get started. So, today's the 20th, November 20th. This is going to be our fleet tour of K-13. I'll see if I can do this at various stages in the development of the base as we move through it. I'd like to thank everybody for their hard work and putting in to getting it this far. And let's go and take a look. I'll switch over to the live view. All right. Now, hopefully, I've got that straight and I'm not looking at the wrong thing. But actually, that's a good question. Say, Mark, could you take a look at the channel for, I guess if you look at Kik and SSC, and you should see, just go to YouTube. You should see it. Hopefully we're looking at the right thing.
Just type in Kik SSC.
Yeah. And do a quick search. It should come up. Actually, the smart thing would be to just share the link.
We are looking at the ships now.
All right, cool. So we're looking at the right thing. All right, good. So I know the base is here somewhere. All right. So let's go fly around for a sec. I'm a lot faster than I thought I was. Damn it. All right, somewhere... There it is. All right. Oddly enough, the planet that's associated with is on the far side of the sun from the actual base. That's some careful planning. All right, so there it is. Looking a lot nicer than what we're actually going to see in a moment. So let's go on in. Okay, Mark, you with me? Actually, you know what?
I'm with you.
We do a... Well, I guess we don't need to do team invite. So let's go on in. Yep. Hey, nice entry. Okay, so here we are in Draconis 20, or 20 Draconis. Keep getting this mixed up. And contrary to the image that was given to us from the extra... Ouch. Gets hit by asteroids still. But contrary to our initial visual from outside the base, our base is in a lot sorrier shape. So obviously we got a long ways to go. But this is our initial Tier 1, I guess, entry. And you know, if you played the Echoes of Light episode, you've seen all this, so it's not shouldn't be anything new. But let's go on inside and take a look around while we get pummeled by asteroids out here. Ouch. Apparently you can't do when you get hit. Alright, there we go. So, let's go on in. So this is our fixer-upper, as you called it. And the first thing you get here is your Officer of the Watch. It looks like, just kind of took a quick look around before, that everything is actually active and available. So if I hit this, you will see that you actually get the dailies for Officer of the Watch, which I've already selected, but you know, you can accept it here if you're not. And it gives a little introductory statement as usual, a little storyline. Now, I guess we'll do this in standard east to west kind of thing. This is the main atrium that we come into when we first started in, and as you remember where you fought the big boss in Echoes of Light. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Ship selectors here. So you can see you have all your ships, all the stuff works, all the officers are seem to be available, at least all the ones that I've found. You have a little bar here where there's no Scotty to fix anything up for us, so we have to do it ourselves. And there are Klingons wandering around the base. At least there were. Yeah. Anyway, so I think this is probably going to be our conference room where we do our meetings. Hey, man. And if we go out here to the left, I think just going over here is a dead end. Oh, no, we're in the middle of the room, so if we go over to the eastwardly, this is the first room you initially run into when you start the Echoes of Light mission. And it's where I believe this is our sciencey kind of section. You have access to the store for traits, which I guess you can buy traits here. And you can also buy sciencey kind of consoles and stuff and kits. So I'm not sure if there's anything here. You got, looks like Kelvin kits and other stuff. So again, consoles.
Those drift modules are going to be awesome once they.
Yeah, some of them are accessible already. I guess if you have enough dilithium and fleet marks, you can get them.
Oh, I already have. Yeah, these modules. The drift module is what I'm looking forward to.
Did you buy them in here?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So we can now walk in these other rooms. Not sure if anything else is going to go on in here. Some of the Officer of the Watch missions do take place in these side rooms, so depending on what you get, you'll probably have to venture in there. Now, going back across the base to the other side, past the room where we started, I didn't find any turbo lifts, I would say. So I'm assuming that this is it, at least for now. There's this personnel officer. I assume he's a duty officer
There's some
guy.
bridge officers with him as well.
Cool. And what is this guy? Retrofit equipment requisitions. So ground
23rd
weapons.
century phasers and space weapons.
Cool.
This personnel officer can also teach the 23rd century versions of things like pirate, lil, tractor beam.
Oh, all right. That's interesting. So basically, bottom line is all these things are accessible already. So you could actually come in here and start purchasing things and getting parts. Well, actually, it looks like some of them are locked. So the initial tier, at least the uncommon, I guess these are duty officers. So they're available, but the rare and very rare and others are not. Looks like your bridge officers are all available. Even the special bridge officers. Trace type engineering officer candidate. Android bridge officers, that's pretty cool.
The Andrea type and Dr. Brown type, which are both from the original series.
Yeah, I was thinking of it might be that episode where I forgot which one. Anyway, here we go. So this is I have this mission selected. So one of the daily missions is this cryo pod maintenance daily. Which one did you have before, Rivers? You said it was something you fly around outside.
Yeah, I was scanning for any traders to see who had countermand.
Oh, okay. So there are both, just like in the fleet base, there are the internal and external missions that you can do for the dailies that are given by the Officer of the Watch. So this one, I have to adjust the cryopods and basically, I guess, make sure that these guys are comfortable or getting what they need. So this is what, set cryopod to 80%, 88%. Alignment 0.02, green recommendation, just cryo alignment to 0.08. So, set maximum. So I need to turn it up, looks like. And not very complex. Just make the numbers match. And there's 3 sets of them, or 4 sets, I'm sorry, take that back. This is very much like the oops. I forgot which mission was it. The one where you have to go into a base before you, I guess the one that's before the Coliseum. Add microtrim. There we go.
The animations for it from outside do make the starbase look busy. I will give it that.
Alright, so maybe this is a little more involved than I thought, because apparently you turn one up, something happens at one of the other pods. Anyway, you kind of get the whole point. It's kind of a variation on a theme of missions that they've done in the past. Alright, cool. Largely, that's it. It's not a very big facility. I haven't, like I said, I haven't found any turbo lifts to take you anywhere. And so I'm assuming that so far what you see is what you get. It does seem to be the second level. I don't know if you'll have access to that later on. I guess I could complete my mission here. And we'll go through it, in the future and see what it looks like, because probably mostly the changes are going to be cosmetic. But what it looks like as we progress through the different tiers. But this is the tier 1 version of the K-13 base. At some point in the future, I think what we'll also do is maybe go through the other facilities as well, like the dilithium mine, the Sphere, the Federation fleet base, even though we're all kind of familiar with it. But it might help if people, want to know where certain things are. So, yeah, maybe we'll do that. Thank you, Riveris, for joining me.
No problem.
And that's it. Let's sign out. In the dark. I just need to figure out how to switch this thing over again, but okay. So thank you all for joining me, and we will see you next time. Yes, I put the disclaimer in.